This your boy Big Head the Dome Doctor. You're now tuned in to Dominant Roller TV. Lock it in.
What's up, man? It's Trill with Dominant Roller TV, man. I'm with the one and only Big Head the Dome Doctor.
Okay.
You heard me? King Dome, you know
I'm
what
in
I'm
the
saying?
building, you heard me?
What's good with you, bro?
Man, I'm just cool and, taking it one day at a time, trying to make sure I make it happen, you heard me?
Already, bro. Man, I think it's safe to say you a legend in the streets, bro.
Man, that's what's up. I appreciate it.
For real.
I appreciate it.
For real, man. You've been doing your thing for a long time, bro. I just want to jump into it with this question, man. Like, what's your recording style, man? Because to me, you feel like you still got that you got that recording style where you do like a bunch of stabs. You know what I'm saying? And me, I prefer that style because it sounds like a little more authentic. You know what I'm saying?
Well, my recording style is to just want it to sound right, want it to be right, sound right, be everything on time. Because I don't have no system. Like I'm versatile. I don't have no beat control. Like I just step all over the beat. So it's more like just trying to make sure it's right so people can understand what I'm saying, because like in different areas they have different vocabulary. So sometimes you can say something and these people know what you're talking about, but then over here they have no idea because they never heard that word pronounced like that.
Yeah.
So what I try to do is make sure it's all nice and good. So if I pronounce it wrong, I intended to do that, So that's pretty much how that goes.
You definitely got a big vocabulary when it comes to spitting, man. I ain't gonna lie about that. But what I was saying, like today, like a lot of people do like the one takes,
right?
And then they just get the producer to just fatten it up. Like you do like the like a lot of us still do it, especially in Baton Rouge, where we do one take, then we do the dub, right, and then we probably do the stab, then the ad lib. Right. You know what I'm saying? I just do one full track, one stab, and one ad lib. Okay.
Because I don't want to give them too much, because the more you give them, the more they got to mix and master, and sometimes it's unnecessary.
Right.
So that's why I just want to do it right.
Like, I like it. It give me that full sound. Right. I like that style.
Yeah, I know.
Bro.
See, like when I first started, we used to do 3 of each. Yeah. 3 main ones, 3 stabs, 3 ad libs.
Because they're paying them left and right.
Like we used to just, so it made it a lot less easier. Yeah. Like when I do videos, I do the whole video in one take. I have to tell the dude who shot the video. Mm-hmm. Now you can't put it out like that. You still got to cut it where the hooks and stuff come in there. Yeah. But I do the videos in one take.
That's what's up, bro. That's what's up, man. Tell me like a little bit about your background, like coming up as a child, man.
Well, I was born in Detroit.
Really?
Yeah, Detroit, Michigan.
Wow, I didn't know that.
I came to Baton Rouge when I was 9.
Okay.
Unfortunately, drug problems with my family, so we was kind of sort of on the run. And my mama told us Baton Rouge was going to be better, and she had family here. So we came here, really had family, but it wasn't better. It really got worse. And it was like, I already knew how to hustle. I already knew how to rap. I already knew how to steal. I already knew how to do all those things when I came here. Unfortunately, I had to do it. I didn't want to, but I had to. So,
I didn't know you was from Detroit. I thought you was born and raised in Baton Rouge.
Born in Detroit.
Wow.
I'm 40 years old, so I've been here 31 years. So
you pretty much from here.
Yeah. So a lot of young people, I've been here longer than you. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Bro. So you in South Baton Rouge is Bright Side? Cause I know you say Bright Side, the right side.
No,
am I saying that?
It's Bright Street.
Bright Street. I'm sorry about that. Yeah, Bright Street.
But it's 16th South 16th Street. Is like when I got off the Greyhound bus, which is in South Baton Rouge. Yeah. We walked from the Greyhound to South 16th Street. Okay. And we went from South 16th Street to the other side of South 16th to Big D to Blanchard's Court. Place, all the most less fortunate places in South Baton Rouge. Yeah. That's where I live. That a lot of them is tore down and vacant lots right now.
Okay. So, you say Detroit?
Detroit, Michigan.
So when you was in Detroit, like, were you already, like, in the street life then?
well, the street life came to me because like I'm gonna tell you something I ain't never told nobody to kind of like give you an edge on what my struggle, where it started at. Like my grandmother gave my mama away from the hospital in Louisiana because of her relationship. She didn't want her husband, something to find out, I guess, and moved to Detroit.
Yeah.
And left my mama here with to, I guess, for foster people to raise her up. But
Right.
the foster woman died. So she was kind of like just out there. But one of my aunties, my great aunties, my grandmother's sisters, got my mom off the streets and took her to Detroit and said, no, this is your daughter. So you need her. But she was 14. So at 14, she had my brother. My oldest brother. So she went straight from here, country girl, to Detroit. Yeah. And her mama really didn't accept her because she gave her away. So by 21, she had 5 children. I was the last one. Yeah. By 26, cocaine had came out and turned into crack. She was young. She was lost. She was confused. She thought it would help her. So she got addicted. And from the time she got addicted, it was nothing. Like, you got 3 brothers and 1 sister, a young mother, 26, 27 years old, maybe not that old, then got addicted to something like that. Yeah. It was over. Like, wow. Like, when I say stealing and all that, like I shovel snow, rake leaves, cut grass, got paws out of lakes and shit to sell. I did all kind of things before I hit the streets. But it was no other way at that age, and you had to provide. So, the streets came to me. I didn't have to go to the streets. I didn't have to go to drugs. It came in-house. I didn't have to go to alcoholism. It came in the house. It was just, like, that's why I'm still here, because some of those days, God just, wrote them off. Say, well, I'm going to grant you some extra days because of those days.
Wow. Bro. So, how many siblings? You say 5, right?
It's 5 altogether. I got 3 brothers and 1 sister.
Okay. So all y'all was pretty much providing for the house then?
No. My brothers ran away.
Oh, what?
Like, life was dead rough. So soon as they got 10 or 11, they ran away.
At 10 and 11?
Yeah. Like,
dang, bro.
But I was still too young to run away. They was telling me, like, you want to come? I'm like, no. You know, I want to stay here with Mom. So they all ran away. So when we moved here, she managed to gather us all up and came. So when we got here, one of my brothers went back the same day because he realized ain't nothing here for us. So he went back. And me and my other 2 brothers, like, soon as they got whiff of what was what and who was who, they ran away again. So it just left me. So by the time I was 10 or 11, I went from stealing food and things like that to having to do things to pay bills. Yeah. Like light bill, water bill, rent, at 10 and 11 and 12. So, like, I've been struggling so long, I'm used to it. Like, it's a part of life.
Man, that's mind-blowing for me, that story, but, like, for real. 10 and 11, they ran over. Like, are y'all still in touch? Like, I mean, at 10 and 11, you would think kids would get lost around that age. You know what I'm saying?
Right. And like I say, my brother who went back, he turned out to be a crackhead. My oldest brother, like, he was always back and forth, but he just been in and out of jail. And my third to the oldest brother, he kind of like the closest one to me and my sister and my mom, but he still, like, been through so much, he's like dramatized himself. So, he have issues, and, everybody have issues. So we blessed because we all still alive. Because a lot of people I know, if they mom ain't lost 1 or 2 of their children, they lost them all. From living from this long to see 40, I know people who lost their whole family, 3 boys, even the daughter, so like we blessed to all us to still be living,
Yeah.
So,
how your sister?
I mean, my sister, she good. Like, she's strong because she have to be. I think if she didn't have to be strong, she wouldn't be strong. But she have to be strong. And she always had to be strong. So, she good.
That's what's up, man. So like, when did you like start getting into the rap industry?
Rap was like my first. Rap was like, well, it was hip hop then. It was like my savior.
Okay.
Because, like, growing up in Detroit, well, not growing up, but being born in Detroit and a product of Detroit and that atmosphere, like, it was real fearful.
Mm.
And in the process, like, LL Cool J came out.
Yeah.
And he had a song called I'm Bad.
Right.
You know?
Right.
And that song, I learned it front to back. And that song gave me courage from like 7 years old, 6 years old, 8 years old, 9 years old. It gave me courage, so I learned how to build up courage. I just sung that song. So from that song, I knew that hip hop and rap would be a part of me because it gave me courage.
Yeah.
You know, and from that courage, it became more as far as when you be less fortunate, it make you feel fortunate to know how to do it. You know, when people look at you, they don't look at you and see you. They hear you and they feel you and they forget all about how you look. You go to looking like the person how they want you to look. You feel what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So, you know, like rap. I was born in 1978 and that's when rap was born. I think it was, I was a prophet of rap.
Come on.
Like, and I still think right now today, like, from the time I started rapping, they had people I felt was better than me when I was young, you know, but I never lost a rap battle. Like, because
you used to battle rap?
I mean, you know, like, that's what it was at first before it was studios and things like that. So, I never lost one. Like, I used to go to the game room, South Baton Rouge. I don't know if you remember it, but it was on Eddie Robinson, and like some of my partners, but what came to be my partners, but back then they was, you know, people around the way. They had the game room, and it was big enough for the game room for people from New Orleans to come. So my big homie would set it up against Baby Birdman, and I would battle his rappers back then.
For real?
Yeah, and beat them.
Dang.
And beat them.
Who?
Like
some big names?
Juvenile.
Yeah.
Like Pimp Daddy, Sporty T.
Come on.
Rest in peace. Rest in peace, Pimp Daddy. Cheeky Black.
Yeah, I remember that name too.
Joe Black.
Okay.
You know, like, and they was really coming to, you know, like, because my homies was giving them some play because they was having shows. But they was like, well, okay, we want y'all to, you know, rap against our hometown rapper. And, you know, it'd be me, like 13. It was a lot of rappers, you know. And, you know, some of them grew to be big, some of them didn't. But they came, at one point in time, they came to Baton Rouge in the game room on Eddie Robinson Street, and we got it on.
Straight up.
Yeah.
Who inspired you? Like, I know you said LL Cool J, like he gave you the confidence. Was he like your inspiration? Like one of your favorite artists?
Well,
cause y'all rap styles I say completely different.
I felt him.
Okay.
You feel me? Like I bodied that. So from bodying that, he has to be like one of my favorite rappers. But like my favorite rappers are rappers that never made it. Because they was in the hood. You know, like they didn't have the financial means or the knowledge or the stability to make it past the hood.
Yeah.
So their career was born and died in the hood. And like those were my favorite rappers, like a dude named Puppy D, you know.
Okay.
And you know, right now today, he's not a rapper. He got a lot of other things going on. But I still look at him like my favorite rapper, even if he don't rap. Dabby Do, you know, he be in the streets, he be struggling, you know. But I still, when I see him, I still look at him like my favorite rapper. You know, it don't change. Your favorite rapper don't change. Yeah. Shout out to Gates. Gates said I was his favorite rapper. Your favorite rapper don't change, man. So I just wanted to throw that in there.
Yeah, man, for real. Like I know you be saying a lot about like how the game, I would say like saturated. You know what I'm saying? Like you say like the game basically got fake. You know what I'm saying? Like
Right.
it's getting watered down and stuff like that. Like what's
Right.
like? Can you explain to me like what you mean like when you say that?
Well, it's fake because the realization gone. Like, you can take this face and give it this story.
Hmm.
And if you can get it enough people to pay attention to it, there it is.
Word.
Now, it bring in real money, but it's a fake story.
Word.
Like, it's a fake person. Now, it might be real to them, but if you know them or you know the history, then it's fake. Like I know a lot of rappers, you know, that are good and that say, well, I'm gonna take that lane because that's the easiest lane. But they have people that live that lane.
Mm-hmm.
And they don't understand that. They like, okay, if I know you and I know your story in real life, why are you telling my story? Or why you just taking the percentage of my story, adding it to your story? Tell yours and let me tell mine.
Right.
You know, instead of knocking me so you can tell mine. That I don't feel that. That's 100% fake.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, I feel it. You said something else. You were saying like you say you a real street nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like you use that term real street nigga.
Right.
I wanted to ask you two questions. What is a real street nigga?
Okay.
And my second question is like what is a rat? And I'm gonna tell you why I say what is a rat.
Okay.
Because I did an interview with Johnny Domino.
Right.
And his take on what a rat was basically if you pretending to go by street laws,
Right.
you know what I'm saying, and then you go against the grain like telling,
Right.
that make you a rat. He was like grandma or somebody, they don't abide by them same
See,
rules.
let me. I feel you 100%, and I kind of feel what you saying. He said, but first things first, like from number one, it's your culture. You know, like when you get in the game. See, I'm gonna answer the questions how you gave them to me because it kind of go with each other. So when a real street nigga, like it's two meanings because some people get it twisted. Real street nigga. So you can be real nigga or you can be real street nigga.
Yeah.
So since people try to tangle them up, you gotta clarify them from one from another because you can be a real street nigga and don't be a real nigga. So it's two different things.
Right.
I'm a real nigga. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm just a street nigga too. You feel me?
Yeah.
So I can put them together. But some people don't be both. You can be real and don't be a street nigga. You can still be a real nigga.
Yeah.
So in the process of that, like that's where they come from. That's where if you in the streets, not got in the streets.
Right.
Because a lot of people get in the streets. A lot of people get into music and get in the streets. Because that's the easiest lane to portray.
Right.
I done seen so many people that got into the music, even if they were shooting videos, recording, interviews, all those type of things. They get around the rappers, and the rappers want to be trappers, pulling out their pills and they this and they rods and they this and that, and that.
Yeah.
And sometimes that be the first time the engineer or whoever ever even been around that. But the rapper thinking that's what really makes him feel and look like a rapper. The engineer thinking, okay, that certifies him from showing me that,
Yeah.
So with that being like that, like he feel that he need this to impress him and he feel like he got to deal with that to impress him. And all the while y'all supposed to be trying to make music.
Right.
So they lost.
Yeah.
Like that's where the music get weak at.
Right.
That's where the truth come out of it at because they already lying to each other.
Yeah.
He making him feel like he bout that and he trying to prove to him that he is that when y'all supposed to be trying to make music.
That's all it was about in the first place, is trying to record a song.
And that's for the ratting thing go, like, you know, a rat is just one label of the other side. You know, they got rat, they got snitch, they got confidential informant, they got hater, they got CI, you know, like all of them is the same to me, you know, but they're different.
Okay.
You know, and like a rat is somebody who pretty much set somebody up, you know, like, and get somebody busted.
Yeah.
You know, catch the stand on somebody, tell them something that, you know, can get somebody convicted or something like that.
Right.
But if you are a civilian, they don't go for you.
That's what he was saying.
They don't go for you.
Right.
You know, like, it's what's in your heart. You know, you put God first and then everything else is up to you. So, you know, I can't call the police.
Yeah.
You know, like, if I get shot, I don't call the police. Somebody broke in my car. And, you know, you can get an insurance claim.
Right.
Still don't call the police. Somebody broke in my house, scared my neighbor half to death and all that.
Yeah.
Still ain't call the police.
So
Niggas shoot at me, I don't call the police. Whatever happened, I don't call the police. So,
real
I guess,
talk, like, for nothing.
For nothing. One time, my girlfriend, well, not my girlfriend, somebody in the past, you know, because this was a while back, tried to break in because I had another girl in there, and she cut her arm off. I still didn't call the police.
What you did?
I left it up to her. It wasn't nothing I can do.
Dang.
And, you know, like, that was the closest time it ever got to that. But I was like, no, I still can't call the police because...
You couldn't call, like, EMS or nothing?
Man, I couldn't call nobody. I don't know EMS number because it's still 911. And I'm like, 911, you can't dial those numbers. Like, you gotta know somebody else's number, so you can't, you know, you cannot call the police.
You could, like, probably call somebody.
Call a civilian.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
Call a civilian.
Wow.
You know, like, make sure it matters. Call a civilian. See how they care. See how they feel about it. But no, you once you in it, you in it, and you don't. That don't mean like once you in the streets, you in it. No, once you swear to stick to the code, to live by the code, you in it. Once it starts, it don't stop. You don't have to die in it. Like I don't sell drugs or nothing, but I still live by the code. You know, like I don't have to kill people or worry about people or none of that, but I still live by the code. I don't duck people, dodge people or nothing. Somebody know one thing, if they want to see me, they can see me. And I'm going to stick by the code. I'm going to live by the code. Live by it, die by it.
Wow, okay. Man, so, I mean, that goes pretty much with that video you got called Never.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I was feeling that. I played that twice.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah,
and it was easy. Like, you know, I'm a real street nigga. I never cooperate. I never press charges.
Yeah.
I never turn state.
Right.
I never set somebody up. I never be bait. I never give in. Never bend. Never break. See, that for all those topics I just said about all those different type of, you know, people that work on the other side with the system. Those topics and what I said cover all of them.
Yeah.
So I never do none of them. You know, and if I lie about one thing, I'm lying about everything.
Straight up.
So, you know, like, you can quote me on whatever I say or bet me. It don't even matter. Lose your money because facts is facts.
Straight up. Were you out there like with the protesting and everything with Alton Sterling and everything?
Well, it was a little more deeper with me because I knew Alton personally, and I knew a few of his family members personally, and I knew a few other guys like T-Roy and Tyrus who got killed by law enforcement, and nothing happened. You know, so I've been in tune with that, but when that happened, it impacted me so much, I really wanted to sit back and not see what was going to happen. I wanted to sit back and not be accused for what was going to happen because I knew something was going to happen. I knew it. I felt it. I felt it. I knew something was going to happen. Like it was, and then like I didn't understand at first. Like, how could that be possible? Like how, like first things first, you know, this is a situation, you already know what you're up against. Where is the black police at? Like, why I'm always passing down the street in a black neighborhood with black activity going on, you know, like, I'm not saying crime, I'm just saying black activity, you know?
Right.
But you always see white police. It never fails. And I be saying to myself, like, I feel if you have to be a council person and you have to live around there, or you have to be a state representative, city representative, you have to live around that area, I think it should be the same for police.
Yeah.
And it might work because men respect men.
Right.
You know, you give respect, you get respect. Like, if me and you grew up together, and I knew you was a solid dude when we was young.
Right.
Whatever you choose to grow up and do, if it help you, take care of you from where we come from, help your family, man, I salute that, man.
Yeah.
I'm not going to be mad at you. You could be a cop if I see you, what up, man? Because you know what it is with us.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
Like, I ain't going to go against what you up against when I see you and you ain't going to do that. You going to know me because you been knowing me and I'm going to know you. And that's going to be a line. And we going to, like I say, men respect men.
Straight up.
But if you got somebody around that don't have no respect for you or have no idea who you are or nothing or your struggle, because they don't know a poor black man from a rich black man these days because you can put a fake chain on and look rich. So it doesn't know.
Real.
They'll kill you. They'll kill LeBron James if they don't see his face. If he got a hood on he can have a trophy in his pocket, and he pulling out a trophy, they're going to kill LeBron James, man. Same thing.
That was real. God, dog.
Same thing. But, you know, like, it's not sad because you blessed with life. So you got to accept it how it come. Like I said in the song with Webby, and it was a while back, you know. I accept it how it come. And I be telling people that, like, I really stand on that. Like, if it doesn't physically affect me, I accept it right there. I don't try to change. Because it's too many changes that goes on. You change it for what? For somebody else to change it or go against the way you think? No. I'm going to accept it how it comes. If it's hate, I accept it. If it's love, I accept it. If it's struggle, I accept it. If it's help, I accept it. You know? But other than that, I'm trying to climb that mountain, you know?
Bro. Like, it's probably going to sound like a weird question, but like, when did you realize, like, that you was kind of set apart from, like, a lot of other people, if that makes sense? Because, first off, I don't know too many people like you with that same mind frame, you know what I mean?
Right.
So I'm saying, like, I actually like this. Do you ever, like, just be around certain settings and just feel like you kind of, like, on a whole nother level, like, as far as, like...
Man, a lot. That's why I'm a leader.
Yeah.
I try to create opportunities. That way, I can see it from my point of view. Because just getting in opportunities, a lot of times it'd be bad.
Yeah.
You know, like in my situation, I thought when you from the streets, you have an understanding. So when you cross over into business, as long as y'all street people, you still have that understanding. But you don't. And I can't say that's not real if business didn't go how I wanted it to go, because I didn't know how it should go. So I can just say it's not right by me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. Speaking of like business and business relationships and stuff like that, man. I mean, like, what happened like with you and Trill Entertainment, man? Like, for one, like my opinion outside looking in, I kind of always felt like you was like stupid raw.
Right.
But at the same time, I felt like you was kind of the underdog.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, But it kind of felt like it was by choice too.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like I felt like if you felt like you was gonna like go hard, you would have. You
Right.
know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I hope I'm not confusing you, bro.
No.
First, I like because I don't want you to miss that I'm saying that you.
It was two things.
Okay.
It was two things. First thing first was the situation, my situation. When you come in a situation not knowing what you're getting yourself into, you going off nuts and guts.
Yeah.
You know, like you like, okay, I know I fit the roster.
Yeah,
No
yeah.
ifs, ands, or buts about it. So, with that being said, it's more like, well, now I have to get paid. Like, I rushed and got everything else, but not paid. So now I want to get paid. So once I realize, oh, it's a process. This how this go. This how this go. Oh, you can't get that because of this and this and that. So I'm like, oh, okay, cool. It all makes sense.
That's
you
when
know,
you were saying? Like
I understand. All this makes sense. But this is not what we talked about. So, you know, you telling me, but that's that. We can talk about one thing.
Right.
That don't got nothing to do with that. I'm like, oh, really? And like, yeah, well, you know, big head, I thought you had enough sense to know that.
Right.
I didn't know you didn't have enough sense. I'm like, well, man, I've been, on some street shit my whole life. It wasn't about that. It was about believing you, So from that, that went like that. It was more about, like, I don't want to pretend to my people.
Yeah.
Because that's what it's all about. Like, if you know a successful rapper that's wealthy or rich, that's from the hood, they not in the hood.
Right.
Because the hood is too far down. The struggle is too real to save it,
Yeah.
But other than that, until then, you gotta hang in there. So, like I'm in there. Like if I do get rich, I probably still won't be rich because I'm gonna always be one hand in hand with the struggle. Like,
bro.
I don't want to abandon the struggle.
Right.
Because like it's real. Like it won't abandon me. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I don't want to abandon that.
And that's how I really always felt because I knew it was like Boosie Fox and Webby was like kind of like the headliners. Then they had 3 Deep. You know what I'm saying? But I always felt like Big Head probably don't be doing all that because he probably don't want to. He probably be in the streets. You know what I'm saying? Just being a child.
No,
just thinking about it. You know what I'm saying? That's what I was thinking.
It wasn't that. It was that. That's all I knew.
Yeah.
So when somebody got enough of you to say, well, I'm gonna let you, crash because I got what I need. So in the process of that, it's like I was kind of okay. It went like it was me and Boosie, jail, got out. It was me and Boosie. Well, really, me and Boosie went to jail, got out. Me and Boosie and Q went to jail, got out. Me, Boosie, and Webby and Q went to jail, got out.
God damn.
Now they doing it. You know what I'm saying? Like all from this time, it went from the transition from Boo from this label to this label, and then it went from his first CD, then it went from the other CDs they put out. Like I was like, I'm out there. I'm already in the streets, so the rap thing was new.
Yeah.
As far as really being officially in it, and it's a certain way you have to live. So I'm already hustling.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
now I want to do better because I want to look out for Boo. I want to look out for Webb. I want to look out for everybody around me because we ain't really getting what we supposed to get. So I'm like, okay, cool. I want to try to make an impact on y'all because they was a little younger than me.
Right.
But anyway, I just ended up in jail. And they stayed afloat. Then I ended up back in jail. Trying to do the same thing, trying to live like a rapper.
Bro.
By my mind being so far back in time with rapping, it's like through the years. So I'm trying to catch up, be present, do more, get ahead, all that at the same time.
Man, like I know you say like like you kept saying like it'll be this and then y'all went to jail and then it'll be this and then you went to jail. Like so, like it sounds like something that happened all the time. Seeing like it's like did you seem like did you get like a level up after you went to jail? Like you went to jail, then you came back and then you leveled up. Cause this why I asked this is because like it seemed like when artists go to jail, they come back and it's like they artistry is stronger than what it's ever
But
been.
this I was going before that came in. See, like that part come in when social media kicked in.
Right.
When social media kicked in, it turned into the visual art of music, not just the vocal art, the visual art. So now they really want to see this.
Yeah, I got
So when you have somebody that can say, well, I can plan and make it all, I can show them what they want to see. And that's all you got to do to get where you want to get. But in my position, you know, where I'm at in it, it's not that simple because from number one, you need a fresh face. You know, like somebody that people haven't spoke on or felt how they felt or can say this and cause an issue where you'll be like, no, I'd rather go and see what's going on over there. Right. You know, so from there, you know, you just want to, but I know one thing, like I still feel like a rookie. And I still feel like there's nobody that can make songs like me, as good as me. Yeah. As fast as me, as many as me. I don't know nobody in Baton Rouge that put out more music than me. I don't know nobody, period.
Bro, it's funny you said that, bro, because I ain't gonna lie, when I was looking on YouTube and I was just checking out your stuff, it's like I thought I was probably gonna run out. Honestly, I thought I was gonna run out of big headed on doctor stuff like after 3 pages. Right. Seriously, like that one just kept going though. I was like, dang, he got a lot of stuff.
And they have a whole lot of stuff that's not even there. And due to the fact that a lot of people that I dealt with while I was making that music, I don't deal with them no more. Yeah. I don't even look back at the music. Because it hurts. You know, because when you're giving people shots out, you're giving them play, and you're trying to put them on, and you're trying to help them, and you're trying to do all you can do for them. But I can't change the way I look. I'm still going to be black and ugly. I can't change that. I can't change my lifestyle. So you can't expect me to change that to when people want that. So that's where we fall off at. Yeah. Like when you using me doesn't get you to the point to where if you was using Webby or somebody like that, you get upset. But you thinking from a using mind frame anyway. Word. So fuck you. It's like fuck what you think because you ain't you like say bro, it's crazy because I could post something on Instagram of just me flowing off the top and I can get mad love. But if I post something of me actually networking with other people and you know trying to make it work, no love.
Why? Why you think it's like that?
I mean because that's what it then came to. That's how divided this thing is. I knew that when everybody wanted to start rapping, I knew that was gonna happen. Just like now, they got 1,000 cameramen. They giving away free beats. You know, online, you know, like they messed it up for everybody. They thought just everybody was just going to want to be rappers. They didn't know everybody was going to be producers and videographers and managers. And so, you know, everybody's job kind of screwed up. But the true talent going to prevail. That's why I'm here right now. Straight up. I've been rapping since I can remember, since 85. Like, I was real young.
It's before my time.
But I'm going to say 85, you know?
Yeah.
I've been putting words together since 85.
Bro.
And from then till now, I'm still relevant. Like people still saying, you going to do it. You going to make it. You know, and I know a lot of people died with people telling them you going to do it. You going to make it. Yeah. So that's not enough for me, but I still... It's encouragement, but I'm still be determined, and I still stay sharp. And I know if the opportunity came, I would make it. I know if somebody said, I need you to do this, this, I would know what to do, how to do it, when to do it, and everything. But that's not what they want. You know, like I even hooked up with a few other people after Trill
I wanted to say that, like,
to see if that's what they wanted. You know, but that ain't what they wanted.
I thought I was like, it's up. Black Balloon got big headed dome doctor. You know what I'm saying? Like, what happened with that?
Man, like I don't know, bro. Like
I was like, it's
from
about
the
to
gate,
go down.
from the beginning, it wasn't what it was supposed to be, because I'm not the type to be infatuated with nothing, you know, because it's more about family, the struggle, you know, that's what I want to fix. So it's nothing you can give me that's gonna have me infatuated with what you got going on, because I really want to give that to somebody else and keep it coming, because I have an avenue to keep it coming. So that's what I really want to do. So when I see you're not going to do that and you're not going to give me the opportunity to do it, oh, it's a done deal. I felt like I disrespected Trill. I apologize to Trill Entertainment from even acting like I was going to hook up with somebody else, knowing that they wasn't going to provide that platform, and I walked away from that platform. I walked away from both of them. I walked away from Trill. I walked away from Black Balloon. And as the man I stood, like, no beef, no hard foul, no nothing. It's just that, you know, I want to make it. I want to be a superstar. Like, I don't want to be somebody that just got more than you and just want to shine on you. Mm-hmm. Because that's what a lot of people do. I want to make it and help put people on and, you know, make more money out of money, make all I can make out of nothing. And get everybody else what they can get out of nothing. And I see people sit back and be shining and be, you know, doing their thing, but the people around them, they got to sell drugs to keep up. Yeah. They got to kill to keep up. They got to lie to keep up. They got to fall out at home to keep up. They got to do all these type of things to keep up. And if you fall, all those people around you disappointed. Like how you feel, like my cousin, like I got my little cousin, Blue Black, he with Black Balloon. Now, my other little cousin, BJ, supposed to had a like finesse them out of something. And now I'm looking at it like, y'all, Black Balloon coming between my family, because this is main man. Right. So if you're going to put him in it, at least put him in it to the point where he can help his main man out. Right. Not to where he could just shine on his main man. So you and your main man fall out, because when you get a blessing, you ain't thinking about him. You thinking about yourself, thinking, oh, I'm going to get another one. My next blessing, I got you. But what if that next blessing don't come? Right. So that's why I like to just split it up now.
Right. That's real.
You know, Trill get a little bit, Boss Action get a little bit. Yeah. You know, my mama get a little bit, even if it's a little bit. Yeah. You know, I try to get my son a little bit. My other son, if he hit me up, you know, my daughter, I'm going to mail it to. You know, even if it's crumbs, I'm going to split them crumbs up the best way I can. And if I can't get you this time, I'm going to get you next time. Because I know one thing, the struggle is real.
Straight up.
And anything extra, somebody appreciate it.
Man, so, like, you walked away from 2 labels, but now you got your own thing, Out the Mud, right? Right. Yeah, man, how long this been going?
I mean, Out the Mud been official since 2008, really. Because I went straight and got it, and I'm glad I did. Because Out the Mud is something that's gonna last forever. Like, people gonna always be out the mud, getting it out the mud, and I'm gonna forever, as long as I pay my taxes, I'm gonna own that label, Out the Mud Entertainment. So I like when people come up and try. You know, I don't try to sue them or nothing like that, but you know, hey, if you owe me, you owe me. You know?
Right.
But I mean, like I said, I can't call the police to sue you. You know,
so
now, if I can get a lawyer to get you, you know, like, but I can't call the cops. So, you know, I let you get away however I gotta let you get away. And we're gonna deal with it on the street. Yeah. But, you know, like, I that's how I got to go, man.
Straight up, man. Hey, the out the mud name, like it represents everything you stand for, bro.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Getting it out the mud straight up.
And it's gonna always be mud, and it's gonna always be somebody trying to get it out.
Yeah.
You know, and I just represent that. The have-nots, the struggle. See, when I came in, and I don't know if I was wrong or right, because when I came in with Trill, like, they wanted me to be a one-dimension rapper.
Okay.
It's like it was forming up itself. Boosie is this type of person, Webby is this type of person, Big Head is this type of person, and Fox is this type of person. When really, it was more like I thought people were supposed to just be themselves.
Right.
So if we rapping, I'm gonna get to another level. I'm trying to be the best in the room, not just one certain dimension.
Yeah.
You know,
Like
so,
a character.
Yeah, like we wasn't. It wasn't about no groups. You know, so when people say, "Boo, why you don't do this?" Webby, why you don't do this? Them dudes don't owe me nothing. You know, like we all got the same opportunity. Just some was more fortunate, some was less fortunate. Some went through other things, some didn't. But you know, they got the same opportunity I got, so they can't owe me nothing. You know, like I see them, we cool. You know, we kick it or whatever. We, you know, it's love. But I'm not finna try to skip Boosie line. You got all this going on in your life. You got all these people you need to look out for. I'm not finna try to skip them people and say, look out for me, boo. No, look out for them.
Right.
You know, and you look out for them, and I'm going to try to look out for mine. You try to look out for yours. And then in the middle, everybody look out for everybody. You know, everybody got a little sprinkle. You feel me?
Bro. Street life, rapping. You know what I'm saying? Now you got a car wash now, right?
Right.
Now this is your car wash, or you work at a car wash?
Really, I got a lot.
Okay.
And the building, the car wash was the quickest way I can get something going. You know, because you got to get permits and things like that. But I was able to get like my license and stuff I need to get it going. So I was like, well, okay, I'm gonna get the car wash started. But really, the car wash was for two reasons: the opportunity for other people, because it started as community merchants. Yeah. Like, I wanted to be a car wash, food stand, food trucks, you know, because I got enough space for that. So that's kind of what I wanted at first. But then I thought about it. I was like, well, you know, I don't want to put too much into something thinking that I got to rely on the community or the environment to make it work when they situation not work. You know, you can't rely on people to make it work for you when they situation not work. Right. So I kind of said, well, okay, I'm going to do the car wash thing. And so people start pulling up, talking to me about music and rapping.
Right.
And really, I wanted the car wash for my son because, like, I wanted to give him something to keep him out of trouble, keep him out of jail, and way he can make money the legal way. Right. So once he got out of jail, I went on and turned it over to him. You know, he did it a little bit, and he was like, no, this really ain't my thing. It's too slow, you know. So I'm going to get a job, too. You know, so once he went and got a job, I said, I'm going to respect that. And if you want to go work for somebody else, I told him first, if you want to go work for somebody else, that's fine. When you can work for yourself, you know. So, you know, it kind of went like that. But, you know, it's really an opportunity. And, like, once I get it all fixed up, I'm going to have a car wash and a studio over there. So I can be more opportunities. And then I want to get a little classroom and try to groom some artists. Like, I want to start a star school. Yeah. And I want to groom artists, like rapping, singing, you know, like, but I want them to all be successful. Like, I'm gonna start off like hard hitting, you know, because I'm gonna let them know, like, I don't want nobody to sign up that don't have high expectations, because I know what it takes to make it. Right. I can help you succeed. It's just me that I have trouble with, and it sounds crazy, but it's the truth.
Now that sounds real. Like, it's crazy because people can always tell somebody something, but I'm put it like this: a lot of people tell people stuff, but really be talking to themselves. Right. You know what I'm saying? So it is easier to just kind of tell some people what they should do outside looking in. You know what I'm saying? But sometimes you probably need a word from somebody else to tell you something. Or
Right.
You know.
See, the thing is, like, by me already knowing what it takes and going through it, it was somebody else that showed me. But I paid attention. Some people never got showed. So they don't know what's going on. But I paid attention. So therefore, even though they showed me, so while I was paying attention, they was paying attention to me too. So they was like, well, okay, well, we know he showed. So it's no longer help. We can't help him.
Yeah.
We know what he stand for. We know what he believe in. We know what he been through. We know what type of person he is. So we choose not to help him. But somebody who you don't have no idea what's going to go on with them or how they going to come, you'll help them. So that's the difference between me knowing that they'll help a brand new person faster than they'll help me. And I understand that. You know, like if you put 10 chains on and get some fake money and a rental and shave up and just go walking up the street and you got 30 people lined up, you say, I'm going to give you $500. And then they, oh, thank you. And you go to the next person, I'm going to give you $500. And they just, oh, thank you. You go to the next person, I'm going to give you $500. Now, the car could be a rental, the chains could be fake, the money could be fake. But the social media part is real. They really looking at you do that.
Yeah.
So in the process of that, they can really follow you for that. They can really think,
That's
okay,
right.
Girls, you know how many women gonna DM you or like you or ask, are you single if they see you giving away money? The next thing, then next thing you know, you can be a rapper after that.
Yeah.
You could have been nobody before then, but now you could be a rapper, you know, with a song. Like, I've seen it happen so many times.
Crazy. Yep. That's crazy, man. A lot of people say, man, you everybody rich on Instagram.
Right.
Everybody rich on social media, bro.
I'd rather my social site friends than my real life friends.
What? Why you say that?
Because I already know what to expect from my social media friends. Like, it's nothing they do can affect me. You can't post nothing to hurt my feelings. If you did, my page would be private. There's nothing you can post to hurt my feelings. Words don't hurt. You know, not from that point. But from a friend, somebody that you was with or hung with or be with, or people see you with or knew you was with or you rapped about in a song, for them to trade on you, or like say for instance, if you walked out the room right now and he told me, or the camera told me, you said this, it's a strong possibility that I believe him. And you ain't got to be there said that. But just because he already sitting in here with you when I walk in,
Right.
or make me just, he ain't lying. Why would he lie? You know?
Right.
But a nigga like me, what I would do is, when you walk back in, I say, well, why he said when you walked out,
right.
woo, 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 woo. And then that'll end the whole thing. But that's what I would do before I would go for it. But you know, when people be divided, one gonna say it, one gonna go for it, and then that's just how it go. You know, like, it's hard. The rap game is hard because everybody want to rap. And when they see you in the rap, they gonna bring a rapper to you. If you say, oh, I'm bumping that new big head, they gonna, yeah, that new big head rolling. Check my little brother out, though. And you're gonna have to check him out because that's his little brother.
Yeah.
You know you like rap. So then from there, he just, my little brother. For you know it, somebody else come in. You was listening to Big Head, but now you listening at your partner, little brother. And I done lost the fan or somebody else catching a wave of what I got going on because your partner, little brother, and you trying to be considerate. You know, like, shouldn't be no consideration in the rap game. You're supposed to be able to rap your way in it. You're supposed to get selected.
Right.
These dudes these days select their own self. You know, you got to get selected.
Hey, for real though. I mean, social media done made it to the point where anybody could get a fan base. You know what I'm saying? People discovering that they got a chance. You know what I'm saying?
And you get a fan base, and they be like, a fan base doing what?
Yeah.
You know, like
Right.
like the little homie, Funny Mike. Shout out to Funny
Right.
Mike.
Shout out to Funny Mike.
22 Savage. You know,
Yeah.
like he was already doing this thing like as far as in whoever he wanted to be, how he wanted to be, being himself.
Right.
You know, but it worked so good into his favor. Once he had the fans, it's like, well, what you gonna be? Like, well, hey, I'll be a rapper.
Yeah.
You know, like it's easy.
Right.
All I gotta do is make Cat rhyme with hat, and there it is. I got the fans, but then he realized
Right.
that's not really me.
Yeah.
That wasn't what got my fans. So when he went back to doing what got his fans,
Right.
next thing you know, he on TV and
Right.
movies and you know
Right.
doing it how he's supposed to do it. And
Yep.
like rap was my thing. So I'm not gonna change it up. I got a record label, an entertainment company, but I don't want to run it. You know, I got it because that's what you need when you're trying to get all the pieces to the puzzle.
Right.
But I don't want to be a CEO. I don't want to be a manager. I don't want to be an engineer. I don't want to be a producer. You know, like I know my craft. And put me in the studio on a song with anybody. If I like them, I'm going to let them live. But if I don't, I'm going to just... And I ain't talking about personally. I'm talking about like them as far as in with the music.
Yeah.
You know, then... You know, like, I'm going to just rip you on your own track.
Straight up.
That keep me off a lot of people's tracks, too. Like, they want to be
That's
the
what it's
best.
supposed to be, though, man. That's how it's supposed to be. Everybody supposed to go on the track trying to go ape on. You
Right.
know what I'm saying? Every time.
But see, they don't want you to win in nothing. Like, they want you to lose in every category. They want you to lose in likeness. They want you to lose in looks. They want you to lose in finances. And they even want you to lose on the song. So
Right.
if you just eat them up on the song, it might don't never get put out.
That's crazy.
It's crazy, but it is what it is.
When that new Big Head coming out?
Man, it's coming soon. It's coming soon. And I'm going to tell you what it's going to be called because it's not going to be called Savage Mode. That was a mode, you know? Like, you don't stay in the same mode forever, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So I recorded it, you know, but I had features.
Yeah.
Gates, Gucci, you know, people from BBG, you know, people like that, you know. But I felt I didn't want to use that no more.
Right.
Because I had opportunities to use it, you know, but I couldn't capitalize off it. So then I thought about it. I was like, well, I'm more into me. I'm a fan of me. I'm not a fan of rap. I'm a fan of me.
Mm-hmm.
I rap what I've been through with it and how the music done turned. I'm not a fan of it, but I'm a fan of me. And as long as I can stay into it, I'm gonna be a fan of it. But
Straight up.
I'm parting ways with rap. I don't like studios. I don't like groupies. I don't like dick riders. I don't like none of that no more because I done seen them all turn for the worst.
Right.
So I like to just get in, do the music, and then just go back under because I want you to accept the music, not me. Because I'm not gonna never be the person somebody else want me to be. So just accept the music. Because when I rap, I tell my story and every other story that affected me. Even if it's not mine, it affected me personally.
Right.
So I tell those stories. You
Straight
know?
up. What is gonna be called?
Well, it's going to be called. Get this now because somebody might bite, but they always do. But it's going to be called Struggle Disciple.
All right.
Because that's the lane I'm going to stay in. I don't want to go past that.
Struggle Disciple.
I want to, because a lot of people want to lie and pretend and stunt like they got this. I don't even want to be in that category. You know, I want to make a difference. So my work gonna speak for itself. You're gonna know when I'm doing good because you're gonna hear good things happening in the city. You're gonna hear positive things. You're gonna hear people getting blessed. You're gonna hear somebody giving away money. You're gonna hear stuff like that because you can't die with it.
Right.
You know, you just got to get it generating. Once you get it generating, then that's when you go to putting it out. And if you was in the streets or got ties to the streets, you put it in the streets too. Not saying invest in drug dealers or nothing like that. Yeah. I'm just saying still make sure that they got air conditions on them blocks in the hood, and you know, things like that. You know, like some of it you got to give to them, but you got to know who to give to. Right. You know, but you gotta. That's how you gonna know when it's working for me, because it's gonna work. I start, like I say, with my circle, and then it gets bigger and bigger. You know.
That's what's up, man. I'm looking forward to the Struggle Disciple, bro.
Right.
Like 2019?
Man, 2019. I could give it to you in 2018, but I'm trying to get a game a chance to change, because it changed so much. If the game changed one more time, anytime soon, it's gonna change back in a real nigga's favor. I know it is. It been fake for too long.
Yes, indeed.
So it's gonna turn back into a real nigga favor. And if I'm still breathing, I'm still kicking, I'm still spitting, you're gonna see me win, man.
Straight up, man. Man, as you know, the name of the show is Dominant Roller TV.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You know what dominant means.
Dominant. Me.
Yeah. Straight up.
Right.
Straight up. I want to know, like, I want to ask you, like, what makes you dominant?
Man, I got so many reasons to be dominant, because from number one, like, what my situation, where I come from, like, I lived through it. I thought to separate myself. I thought to stay with moms myself. I thought to help myself. I thought to say, when this person was in tour with this person, I'm going to stay out of that myself. I thought, I don't want to rob that dude myself. You know, I thought I'm going to handle this myself. When I was on lockdown, I would say, well, okay, I did this myself. I got it on myself. I'm not going to go crazy. I'm not going to do none of this. I'm going to stay focused. I'm going to stay sane. I'm going to stay a leader. Regardless if I'm fortunate or less fortunate, I'm going to lead. I'm going to stay original. I'm not going to never copycat. I'm not going to never hate. I'm not going to never give nobody no negative energy. I'm going to always support and give people their props and just stay focused. And when you that type of person, you have to be dominant. And I run my house. You know? Like, I take care of my family. I do for my mama. I do for other people. You know, like I pass through the hood and check on people. I drop off food. You know, when they sick, I go see them in the hospital. When they're in jail, I send them something. When they come home, I give them something. When they're in halfway houses, work releases, I accept calls. I give them phones. I throw them a few dollars, you know, for who I can, you know. Like, Joe's people for 20, 30 years. It was not 30, but, you know, for however long they was in there. Some of them I still do, you know. You know how many people I done got to say Free Lee Lucas? Yeah, that makes me dominant. Because you had to come to me to get that. And even though I'm just somebody from Big D, from the struggle, you know, that's where you got that from. And you can't take that away from me. And I never, like I said, I don't look at what somebody else got and compare myself to them, because I'm dominant just being me. You know, I don't want to go hang around nobody or nothing. Like, I'm cool solo. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's dominant. When you can be solo, you got to be dominant. Because somebody will try you. Like, I was at the car wash just there, you know? Like, I used to tell people, well, I wash your car. You know, like, that's dominant. They don't understand that, like, because, see, you thinking, whatever you thinking, you underestimating, thinking I shouldn't be doing this or should have this or what, because you lost. You can't figure me out. Why? Because I'm dominant. And on top of that, I'm a roller. Like the mic say, I'm a roller, man.
Straight up.
I've been around. I ain't only roll in from Detroit. Man, I've been from the South since I made it, but I done been in every hood in Baton Rouge doing my thing, man.
Right.
Like, it's just, unfortunately, the game changes. So the people that tell the truth, a lot of them get caught up or get overcome with the lies to survive or to, for somebody to shoot them something.
Yeah.
But not me. I stand for the truth. So they know, like, that's dominant. Like, they can't change my story. I'm Gates' favorite rapper. That's dominant. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I had an opportunity when I was young to deal with Cash Money. I didn't. I did because I didn't know no better. And it was from, somewhere else. I didn't know no better. But I didn't. That made me dominant. I've been knew other people. I've been knowing E40 and them. I met Tupac. That made me dominant. I seen Michael Jackson before in real life. That made me dominant. I was maybe the only person to see Notorious Big when he came to Baton Rouge. A lot of people don't know. Notorious Big came to Baton Rouge to the Centralplex and didn't perform. I guess they didn't want to have Puff Money, right? Because Puff was right there. Him and Puff and whoever was with him, and they was in vans. They wasn't in we at the Centralplex, so they didn't perform, but I got a chance to meet them, because I'm a street dude, young, but I got a chance to meet them, and, so that made me dominant, I was in a 2-man cell with Soulja Slim and Tensaw.
Come on.
And that made me dominant, I know me and BG cool. I used to talk to Wayne on the phone a lot, That made me dominant. It's a lot of reasons. They got a few industry chicks that I dated. I got lucky. That made me dominant. When I see Rick Ross, he like, man, keep grinding, bro. I know who you is. That made me dominant.
Straight up.
Like, I feel that way. Like, I don't show that because that make people dislike you when you have personal moral advantages on them that make them dislike you. So I don't show my moral advantages because they morals. So I keep them inside, But I know they there. I know I'm dominant. And I know, like I said, I'm a roller. So shout out to Dominant Roller TV. I feel you, I understand the whole movement. Because, that's where it starts at, being dominant. And that's dominant role is another way of saying politic and networking.
Bro.
Because the politic, you got to be dominant. And the network, you got to roll it round. So it's all in the same thing. You just added the TV. I got the real life on mine. You got the TV on yours. Same thing.
Straight up, man. Hey, man, it's a pleasure having you come through, bro.
Well, I mean, it's all good, man.
For real.
Like, I don't never mind, like, coming through and, chopping it up. Because this is just another part of my book that's verbally spoken. I don't have to say it again. Even though I don't mind, but now it's part of history. You know what I'm saying? So, it is what it is. God first, And from there, I just take it one day at a time.
Straight up.
Struggle Disciple coming soon.
Man, y'all be on the lookout, man. Big Head the Dome Doctor.
It's your boy, Big Head the Dome Doctor, man. Out the Mud Entertainment. Make sure you hit me up on Instagram. You heard me? It's Big Head the Dome Doctor on all social sites. You heard me? Big Head the Dome Doctor. So holler at me. Get at your boy. You heard me? It is what it is. Dominant Roller TV. We doing this 2018, 2019, and beyond. Y'all expect to see a whole lot more of me. You heard me? My hair getting gray, but that's okay. I'm still a Rookie of the Year every year until I drop. It is what it is. Until y'all feel me, it is what it is. It's up.
All right, man. Y'all keep it locked.
There you go. I should have put "at" in front of that, but I don't know how to do all that. But it is what it is. You see it. Big Head the Dome Doctor, that's me.
Straight up.